Director Danny Boyle is known for many terrific films,
Yes.
Trainspotting, Slumdog Millionaire, but the one that has made our list in at number 44 is 28 Days Later. It's got zombies in it!
Yeah, and talk about changing everything with zombies as well. This was the introduction of freaking fast zombies. This was crazy, rabid, furious zombies coming at you at 1,000,000 miles an hour. It's so scary,
It's
this
hard to
movie.
remember a time when zombies used to walk like this
Yeah.
because we have gotten so accustomed to seeing zombies just sprint like they're auditioning for the Olympics now.
Well, this is the movie that changed all of that, you know,
Yeah.
that perception. And obviously, this has influenced a tremendous amount of video game content out there. I would argue that The Walking Dead would be half the phenomenon it is without the success of this movie. It was also famous for being shot on digital video on the cheap, and for Danny Boyle being really gutsy on creating a post-apocalyptic kind of setting in London that is completely deserted and devoid of life. He shot it with people waiting at both ends of bridges and things, and making it look like Cillian Murphy is walking through just utter silence and desolation, and just this foreboding sense of dread that permeates through the entire picture.
Well, the film opens not unlike the same way that The Walking Dead
Yeah,
opens, with
absolutely.
Cillian Murphy waking up in a hospital room. The whole hospital has been abandoned. He pulls an IV out of his arm.
Yep.
He starts walking around in his hospital gown and trying to figure out what the hell happened to
Yeah.
the world around him. No! Because it seems like everybody is gone, everybody is dead, cars have crashed into each other. The trashmen obviously haven't picked up the trash in the streets.
Yep.
And then he wanders into a church, and all of a sudden he comes face to face with a priest who has this weird virus, this infection.
Oh, I shouldn't have done that.
That has run rampant through the population, and he joins up with a band of survivors. And, you know, this is one of those movies where the craft of the film vanishes, and I'm just rooting for this guy to get out of this alive.
Yes.
And not only am I rooting for him to get out of this alive, I'm rooting for all the other people, all the other survivors
Brendan
who he's with.
Gleeson and Naomi Harris, who is the new Moneypenny.
And Tom Wilkinson is
Yeah.
in there. Plenty of great acting roles in here.
At the heart of this movie is something that's totally unforgettable and completely freaky. Christopher Eccleston is just unnerving in
Yes.
this thing as this psycho military guy.
He's telling me he's futureless.
That's the thing with the zombie genre. It's not so much the monsters, which we have this fear that they're going to come and attack us. It's what happens to humanity, how it crumbles, and how we manifest that in the storytelling of it all. And Boyle is such a consummate professional, such a talented craftsman in this space that we really get to see the intricacies and the details and all of the people falling apart before our eyes, and it's riveting.
Well, it's the sense of vulnerability
Yes.
that you feel, and you're right there with this band of survivors. And I agree, I think that is the most interesting aspect of zombie stories. The fact that it's how humanity behaves in the face of this adversity that becomes the narrative that we focus on.
We have to leave now. More infected will be coming. They always do.
But also what you're watching here on screen in 2002 is the arrival of a movie star in the form of Cillian Murphy, who would
amazing.
obviously go on to do a great many things. I mean, look at the haunted look that this guy must wake up with in the morning. I mean, nobody does that haunted look better than he does. I mean, he's perfectly cast here. He delivers an amazing performance, and he would go on to star as a Scarecrow in your beloved Batman.
And he is really a cool actor because even though he's a great-looking guy and he's a leading man kind of caliber performer,
And you see his penis.
you do get to see this guy, though, in tons of different roles. He's really taken on the character actor.
The journeyman, yeah.
Yeah, the journeyman actor kind of role, and it's great to see him pop up in all of these other kinds of movies. He was in the Tron Legacy flick. Interesting little roles, you know? You see him all over the damn place.
So, Danny Boyle, Vic and I are really glad that you are out there making movies. 28
Absolutely.
Days Later from 2002, one of our favorite movies of all time.